Let's talk about the Instagram's new look and basically functionality, or like how you navigate all Instagram is just been changed for the last 2 weeks. And if you haven't got any kind of an updates, you will get eventually in the future. And if you want to get that update, but if you have gotten that update and don't want to use it, there is an option to opt out from that update, so you can use the regular one you have been using for uh like that. If you are similar, if you don't want to get that new update, so the new navigation system is according to the Adam Misery, who is the head of Instagram. If you didn't know, Adam Misery, according to him, the new Instagram UI basically is designed according to the users. So basically, what he is saying, that majority of the Instagram users for now are DM and Reels. Those are the major two features are being used by majority of the people all around the world, and more than 4 billion people are on Instagram right now, according to this month's when they announce the 8. It's quite a large amount of some people that are using Instagram right now, which is not a big of a deal, like in the sense, like obviously it is not surprising, I will say. Reels and DMs are the most two features that people use it, you know. So they what they did basically right now is, you can see the new Instagram UI is kind of an tab features. You know what our PC has, or laptops, or has kind of a tab feature basically. And it was before that too, but it is kind of an swiping through those tabs basically. As I am a long-term Instagram user, I've been using Instagram for like past 7 years, even before the pandemic. And the part and the problem I'm seeing this here right now is Instagram, like I said, in once it introduced the, I will say, the reels on Instagram, it has shifted a lot, you know. And it's quite obvious that any company will be doing that, not just that Instagram is doing that. Like all the other major social media platforms has shifted and has kind of an inbuilt TikTok formula that I have always talked about, how TikTok formula rules. And all the social media platforms has incorporated a form of TikTok. Like Instagram has Reels, YouTube has Shorts, kind of, and I will say even Blue Sky has now kind of videos, short videos. Twitter also introduced shorts, kind of a video feed. So it is kind of an, I will say, a big kind of an deal for a lot of people, on even companies. Like people are using more reels than any other platform. So when Instagram shifted towards that, and what it actually started as a photo based platform for majorly, is what I actually want. I don't want Instagram to lose focus from its major core value, that is photos, which it actually started from it. And I want photos to be back again. Majority of the time I spend on Instagram is not on watching reels, is seeing photos that what people have posted. And the thing is, Instagram has shifted, and that's the reality. And they are even openly admitting that they only two feature that majorly people use as an audience on Instagram is the new, that is the reels features, and reels and DM. So it is kind of an, I will say, a large amount of some people don't seem to interact with photos that much, which what actually Instagram started on, which is kind of an, I will say, sad for the people who actually want to just see photos. And one thing I actually like, what I commented on Adam Misery post, reply to him, was basically what we can do on Instagram to people who just want to see photos. Like if, like you have an extension on browser, where you can opt out of the certain things on YouTube where you don't want to do. So there is an extension that I use on my YouTube web, whenever I browse YouTube on my PC, where I have on my default a lot of things I have hidden with the help of that extension. Like I have hidden some, I will say, the shorts feed. I don't, most probably I don't use shorts feed on my laptop. I don't even use the I will say the like feed, or even sometimes comments feed. I just hide it depending upon the time. And even live stream sometimes, because it bugs out a lot. Sometimes I don't want to get distracted by live streams chat on beside that's there. And a lot of other stuff, like I don't want to see channels descriptions. There are a lot of uh, functionality to that extension. And what I want is same for, I will say, for my mobile apps too, where I love Instagram. I love to use it. I like I said, the photos. DM feature I use it too a lot by sharing photos. Most probably reels only, from with my friends. So that's there. But not just as a creator, but also as a user who wants to actually use the Instagram, is the photos, which they are definitely not focusing on, and I don't see a time and space that they will do it. And that's just sad and for me and people who actually like photos on Instagram. And I said, and like I said, the new Instagram look totally focuses also on just reels and just DMs. What I was talking, so I think it's just about time that companies or even any other new company will come and start a new social media platform just for photos, and people who are interested in photos, and people who are like me, who just want Instagram to do photos, who will just hop on that app. And like I said, when a platform loses its own identity upon where and why it started, the thing is it evolves something into good, but it has to sacrifice the people who started and who got upon the app because of photos, like me. And that is what I like about other social media platforms. That is what I will say. YouTube, what I personally like is essentially the framework or the core of YouTube is basically to have you guys to have a watch videos that can be vertical videos, that can be basically horizontal long form, to about, yeah, hours of footage you can if you want to upload, or even short form content, type of content you want to upload. you know YouTube essential is just for video, and other parts like comment section or even communities post are just kind of an complementary towards interacting more on the platform. So I feel like YouTube is doing well. Even I will say Threads for now, or even Blue Sky, or even I will say Twitter or like X is doing well, because the major use of X, which is when I go on X on front, that X doesn't X basically as a platform doesn't try to show in front of me just, I will say, the reels or the short form content in front of me, or the video content. And the algorithm is quite good according to what is happening for like 2 months on X2 on, or and on Threads too for me, and on Blue Sky too. The videos doesn't show up in front of too much. That does not happen on Instagram. I'm trying to just to let uh, algorithm understand that I don't want to watch it, but I don't know, unless and until they gave us a toggle button to just turn off all the reels, I will be doing that. Yeah, at least in the home feed, my home feed, that I just want to watch photos. And then if I want to watch reels, then you can give us separate, like if they can give us a separate tab for photos and reels, that would be really good. So yeah, that are my thoughts regarding new Instagram UI. Let me know your thoughts regarding the new Instagram UI, and your opinions, and your like what new Instagram can do, because rather than stealing other features from Snapchat that we talked in the last episode, that app feature. So let's see what happens, but that is there for the new Instagram UI. I think we will take a break here,